that business isn't a closed club for a special few. It's an open door for anyone who has the courage to chase their dreams.
Hi, my name is Shabir and this is the Library Report, a series where we talk to interesting people, explore exciting spaces and unearth compelling stories. When we think of the National Library Board, most think of bookish pursuits. But did you know it fosters entrepreneurship too? Join me as we explore Launch, NLB's business resource center where ideas become successful ventures. Kevin, it's great to have you here. Could you give us more insights about the work you do at NLB and also what happens here at Launch?
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm a librarian overseeing the Business Science and Technology collections at the Lee Kong Chian Reference Library. I also play a key role in helping develop and facilitate initiatives for the Launch program. So here at Launch, we provide the space and the resources to empower micro-businesses, aspiring entrepreneurs, freelancers and gig workers on their entrepreneurial journey. So these spaces include co-working and hot desking areas that participants can book or work from or even hold meetings.
Meetings? I thought libraries were supposed to be quiet places.
So that's not necessarily true. In fact, we've already provided designated quiet discussion areas for those who want to hold discussions or meetings.
It's amazing that we have all these facilities available to us right here in the library. What kind of services can people expect to find here?
So we provide access to essential resources like business information and advisory services and offer participants guidance on using NLB resources for their business research. Launch connects them with other entrepreneurs and experts as well and provides a shared workspace for all these activities. So these areas also facilitate one-on-one consultations with our Launch specialists who have first-hand experience with entrepreneurship themselves. Consultations can be conducted face-to-face or via online video conference. Plus, we have designated program spaces where networking sessions, workshops, and free events for Launch participants take place.
I'd love to meet an aspiring entrepreneur who has made Launch a part of their business journey.
Of course, Soul Foods is one of Launch's participants who initially engaged with us for consultation services and networking opportunities in the food tech and manufacturing sector. You can find out more from one of the founders of the company, Shabir.
Jenny, thank you very much for joining me today to talk about Soul Foods' journey with Launch. And looks like you've prepared something very interesting for me.
Hi Shabir, great to meet you. And I do have a taste test for you today, but before that, let me tell you what we're actually tasting today. So Soul Food is a new company that focuses on alternative protein snacks and food items. So this one here is our yeast-based protein shake. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. I've never tried yeast-based protein before, so let's give it a shot. Does it dissolve quickly, or does it take time?
Quickly.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Cheers.
Ooh. I take whey and my whey is good, and this is better than that because it tastes like it's got this chocolatey flavor going on with it. I like it, I really like it.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm very pleasantly surprised. So how did you find out about Launch?
Yeah, so I found out Launch while I was actually here at NLB, and then I saw the brochures. And coincidentally, my colleagues was already using its services for a different project. We researched Launch further and realized it would be very useful for our business needs. So like many startups, we found ourselves unsure where to start. We saw a gap in the plant-based food technology sector for healthy, sustainable, allergen-free options and recognized yeast protein as a promising solution. But we had many questions like how do we prototype and scale? How do we establish our brand? Is there even a demand for yeast-based protein? That's when we turned to Launch.
How has Launch helped you in your business journey?
So Launch provided guidance by directing us to the right resources. The librarians and law specialists point us towards essential business research data and resource guides available through NLB that would have cost a fortune to access. So this process helped us refine our ideas and strategically plan our next steps.
What long-term benefits do you anticipate as a result of this collaboration, and what are your hopes for the future?
So with NLB resources at our fingertips and access to external sources, we're now able to develop a very comprehensive business plan. And the goal is to bring our products, such as this protein shake, to the market. Our hope is to explore more opportunities in the sector and expand our offerings to include a variety of snacks made from yeast-based protein.
We've seen how Launch supports new businesses like Soul Foods. What does it do for the entrepreneurial landscape in Singapore?
So besides helping aspiring businesses who already have a set plan or prior experience, we also recognize the importance of supporting solopreneurs, freelancers, and gig economy workers. There are many accelerator and incubator programs out there, But many newcomers are either unaware of these services or they find the landscape quite intimidating. So that's where Launch steps in to raise awareness and demystify the processes, even down to the smallest details like company registration, business tax processes, and so on.
Why is it important to have all these business resources available to solopreneurs, gig workers, and freelancers?
So having easy access to business resources fosters a sense of confidence. We can level the playing field and create opportunities for individuals from various diverse backgrounds to pursue their aspirations. We want them to know that business isn't a closed club for a special few. It's an open door for anyone with the courage to chase their dreams.
What collaborative initiatives does NLB have with its partners to support?
To continuously enhance our services and offerings, we collaborate with various partners such as business solution providers, experience specialists, and labour movement organisations, including NTUC's Freelancers and Self-Employed Unit. So this is UFSE for short.
Jean, it's great to meet you. Could you tell me more about the collaboration between NLB and NTUC UFSC?
Yep, hi Shabil, nice meeting you too. NTUC Freelancers and Self-Employed Unit and the National Library Board have been working very closely together to build resources to help freelancers and self-employed persons to build sustainable livelihood. And the NTUC UFSC Centre is located within the National Library building.
What are the services or initiatives offered to freelancers and self-employed individuals?
Well, freelancers can approach our Enquiry Help Desk, which is located in the National Library, and they can ask questions relating to their specific needs as freelancers. So for instance, how do they apply for government schemes? We also offer coaching as well as workshops for freelancers, and these are very specific to things which relate to their employability as well as their livelihood. For instance, how to start a business right, fair contracting practices, as well as strategies so that they can build a sustainable and thriving practice as freelancers.
What do you think makes these NLB and UFSC-led initiatives special?
Well, Shabil, we are very lucky because we have a group of seasoned freelancers who readily volunteer their time to coach and actually guide younger as well as aspiring freelancers. With the support of NLB, we are able to build a thriving community of freelance practitioners. We are very lucky to collaborate with NLB.
The programs and partnerships in Launch are really impressive. Now I'm curious about their real-world impact. And what are your hopes for the future?
So through this initiative, we've seen so many ideas turn into successful businesses. It's really heartening to see how the support and resources from Launch have really helped our participants on their entrepreneurial journey. Looking ahead, I hope to see Launch continue to grow and reach even more individuals in need of this support.
For those who are interested in learning more about Launch, its programs and services, how can they get in touch?
Those interested can get in touch with us through our website, where they can find detailed information about our free programs and support services. You can book consultations with specialists, or you can always head down to Launch at level 7 of the National Library building to find out more. We are always very excited to connect with aspiring entrepreneurs who are passionate about taking their businesses off the ground.
In the journey of turning ideas into entrepreneurial ventures, remember that with dedication, guidance, and a supportive community, no dream is too big. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Library Report. If you liked what you heard today, give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And don't forget to turn on notifications.